Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Astroneer. This is DeviantGamer, and hopefully I don't die. No, I'm joking. I'm just right next to satellite here. I was testing out the power and oxygen, the filters, and the filter was in my inventory and just disappeared while I was grabbing some oxygen from this thing here. And I don't know. Huh? Weird. Why aren't you popping in my... There you are. And see, the power one just disappeared too. So I guess it doesn't generate junk. It just takes up your inventory until it gets used and then goes away. I'm here because I wanted to see if there's any research, by the way. So that's kind of why I'm like, aha, here we are. So there was some research. So I was going to say, this thing's kind of like this huge structure, glitching out structure with the little energy thingies. There's got to be like some reason it's here other than decorative. So, maybe this one's also research. Yeah. What about this one? Nope. Can I free this anymore? What happens if I do that? I'm gonna move out of the way. I don't know if this thing actually has like a collision mesh. No? Alright. Well, I'm going to bring these research nodes back to the base there. Sometimes the camera is not quite as cooperative as I'd like it to be. Not too bad. But sometimes when I go to rotate just a little bit, it will rotate like, spin me like a 180 or 360, and it really throws me off. Thankfully, it hasn't done it this time. That's good. So grab that. Come on there. Thank you. And grab this and put it over here and do some research for that one. I also crafted... I got some more silicone and finished this one. So let's see. We got a printer. I learned how to make a truck. Well, let's create a vehicle bay. That's kind of what I was going to do anyways. Need some aluminum though. Some trade platform and the printer. Alright. I need some aluminum. Do I have any? Copper? No. I don't have any aluminum on me because I used it for the trade bay. But I have tons of this stuff right here and I'm not using it right now. Let's go to aluminum. Now I want... Oh, I don't have the basic one. So it looks like I'm going to have to trade all of these in for the 2 aluminum I need. But that's okay. Trade? Bye! Come back quickly, please. Hopefully. Time soon. No. Spaceship. Anytime. No. I wonder if it's going to drop it like a drop pod or if it's actually going to land on the pad. Oh, there we go. I hear it now. Okay, so it's actually going to land on the pad with this stuff. Cool. Alright, so I will take... No, wow. It just wants to snap to everything but my backpack. And I will grab this one as... Nope. My goodness, where did you come from? Go there. Hey, gotta grab this thing. Jesus. Alright, go around here. Let's craft us up a vehicle bay. Now that we got a truck, I wonder what that will do. Like, if it will allow me to like carry those research nodes would be kind of cool. Alright. Vehicle bay, craft. Cool. And made this huge pad for it. The no power, so it does need power for this one. I do have the generator over here. I could just plug it into here. And I got organic matter right there. Figured I would need some to power it anyways. Now, is there an interface or what? Alrighty, there we go. Oh, okay. So there's the interface. When it has power, it'll do it. By the way, I haven't been looking up any like how-tos or anything I've seen a few videos at the very beginning of it, but everything past like how to make the research station, I basically been figuring out on my own, which I kind of like doing that. So there's a truck and there's a rover and there's a shuttle. Interesting. So truck needs 4 things of aluminum. The rover needs 4 things of compound. That's pretty easy. And the shuttle needs 4 things of compound. How about I make a rover first? I actually have no compound at the moment, but I can get that really easily. There's compound field over here. There's one to the left of me. There's also a huge deposit somewhere else along the way. Where was it? I thought it was right here. But of course, things keep getting disconnected. It's kind of getting annoying. Okay, so that goes underneath. There should be some over here, though, I thought. There's my other tethers. Does, like, the windstorm knock your tethers around? Because that would be kind of sucky. Because I had some tethers going that direction, then I took them back, then I placed them this way. Weird. Huh. Oh, well, there's the compound, or stuff loading. Guess I'll collect that. But yeah, there is definitely some tethers missing. Because I had some tethers heading off this direction. And I didn't touch that stuff. I don't know if it's a bug, because once it's in, this is early alpha here. Or if it's actually power. See, there's that weird 360 spin of the camera it does sometimes. Let's repower here. Or if it's because of wind knocking it up. Hopefully it's a bug, because if it's the wind that knocks it around, that would be kind of frustrating. Gosh dang it. Power. I need one more full thing of this compound stuff. Make it to the line. Whew, that was close. Found some more compounds over there. I put a beacon. Hopefully the beacon won't get washed away by the evil wind that has been claiming my tethers. Alright, so this should be enough to create the rover here. Let's go ahead and place these guys there, and on this side as well. Alright, now rover. And then I will actually collect the aluminum, which is in the cave. That's not too hard to get. But anywho, I will... Oh yeah. That didn't take too long. Though it didn't knock the generator out. That was kind of weird. What? Do you actually take the generator? No, the generator's right there. That's weird. Okay, how do I... I'm not quite sure what you are doing. Kinda getting power? Can I put a solar thing on you? Okay, so it has power. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with this thing. That oxygen? How do I drive the rover? Huh. It's not a very intuitive rover. That's weird. I just jumped on it and then my character went ahead and... Okay. So I can craft parts for the rover then. This just needed more power and more compound. Alright. Why does it require so much compound for some seed? How much compound? Only 2? Okay, that's not too bad then. craft seat, I guess. Because I was gonna say, it's like, how the heck do I drive this freaking thing? Alright, there we go. Got a seat. Tab. Alright, okay, so this will also save my game. So if I get out of this, and then click, come on, that. Okay, so this will connect it to the base. That's what that was doing. Okay, and if I click this again, it'll disconnect it. So if my base has power, okay, so this is feeding power into here. This one is also feeding power, I noticed. And that's because it has the solar panel here. Okay, so they actually share power then. I wasn't sure about that. I haven't put anything for this and it's been gathering power for a while. Okay, so I might put on here just some general power generation. It'll feed it through across the area. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and disconnect this. So there we go. That sucks that back up. Nope. Tab. Driving's a little weird. Damn you, Tether! Can I jump? No, I can't jump. Alright, so I gotta drive around this thing. Whoa! Stop, 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 stop. Where are you going, man? I let go like a few seconds before I started saying stop, 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 stop. So this thing slides around. My goodness. Yep, hands are off right now, by the way. So there's no brakes. You kind of like go full speed. Aha! There was a tether here. Where's my other tether? Why? Why are you disconnecting here? Yeah, I'm pointing at it. I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, my tether's like moving around. It's really weird. I don't know if I like this, other than the fact that it is 4 spots of storage. I'll put this back on my little shoulder pad here. Now, if I... Nope. Tab. Oh, great. It's a windstorm. Yeah, the vehicle driving kinda sucks. Ah, great. Now I'm actually dead middle of this thing. Let's go back to the base here. Hopefully I'm safe from the rocks in here. Kind of hitting me, but I'm not doing much. I'm also kind of looking at the tether, seeing if it's getting knocked around. The car sure as heck is getting knocked around, man. My oxygen going down. Of course, I can't check my interface while I'm in here. Interesting. Alright, be right back. So it looks like the Rover can hold it. I was noticing that these things had 2 little spots at the bottom. And that's quite convenient. So I packed up on aluminum. I'm going to try and get out of this freaking thing. Unfortunately, the Rover really kind of sucks on driving. Like, yeah. Mostly the fact that, like, when you let go of the move, it continues to move. I don't like vehicles that do that, because you gotta, like, hit the reverse to kind of stop it, and then you start rolling backwards. It's just like, it's just inconvenient. Up, and there we go. Tipped it over. Tab, thank you. That was even that steep of a hill. Alright, I'm gonna move this kind of back here. Stop. Okay. Oi, see, this is what I mean. Slides forward and then back. Get out. Alright, so... Come on, where's the front? There, nope, that's not the front. Come on. There we go. Also, the collision detection on that part's a little off too. Okay, so... I have... tons of metals to do mostly the aluminum so that I can build the truck. Alright, go. Huh. Did it just waste it then? I was kind of hoping it would drop it to the ground. Alright. That's okay. I have another thing of aluminum here and some copper. So, I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intended to waste it. I was kind of hoping, like, you know, when you collect too much material, it just kind of pops off your gun and drops it to the ground. I was kind of hoping the same thing would happen here. And it doesn't look like it put it anywhere else, kind of like what I was thinking it might happen. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these on my back. So it doesn't do that again. Also, I noticed if you hover over yourself, you can see what directions or what. That's kind of cool. Alright, I know there's no power. Where's the generator? The generator's on this side. See if the generator works when it's plugged in like that. Looks like it. Wait. Alright, so if that's the case, then I'm going to put this over here, the rare materials, and let the generator run. But I'm going to put the generator over here. Because you can see that it's collecting power from here, bringing it to the main console, and then moving it over to here. I don't think that's wasting any power. I'm surprised this isn't feeding power from inside of it over. Also, I got some more research to do, so let's go ahead and check that out. It's also going to suck up some of the power, but this thing I think is going to take priority. Habitat. Ooh. Maybe I can grow some plants, so I can generate the biomass or whatever it is, organics, that is required for this. Game's running a bit slow over there. Let me back away from the machines and collect a little bit more of this stuff. On organic, let me collect a little bit more. I basically want to have 2 of these things running. I need like power on a lot of machines, but only one of them running otherwise. Okay, so there's the other one. All right. Go back here. And what needs power? Research station needs power, and this needs power. All right. So let me create another power cell. No. Generator, and that requires copper. Okay, so that's good. I don't want to use any of this aluminum I have. Alright, so there is the generator. Put that on here as well. Then put organic material on the top one. And the bottom one, this one's going to waste a little bit of organic material, but it should generate twice as fast, which is good. I don't have any more ore, do I? No, okay. So we'll go ahead and start this one. And grab this thing off of here. Plop it on there. And get some resource. There we go. So now we're not wasting it, because we're actually kind of like refilling the things that needed some use. Alright. Wow, stop that. Come on. It's like really wants to put it on the base. There's the copper, there's the aluminum. I need one more aluminum. There we are. Alright, sweet. Now let's see if what the truck offers. Needs aluminum. That's perfectly fine. That's what I got. Move. Oh, wow, come on. Aluminum here, 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 and there. Alright. Build. Now my assumption is the truck will have more nodes on it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also requires a lot more power. Interesting. And how do I get you to put the seat on? Kinda want the seat. Do you need power before you will build seat? Can I just hijack the seat from over here? No, I can't hijack the seat. Alright, I'm gonna back away. I wish I could feed this power into here. At least it looks like I can connect this on any side. And the little connector is like on the bottom of the circle. It's not like right in front. There we are. So yeah, it won't feed away. Let's grab. Come on. Come on, you. There we are. Alright, sweet. Oh, so that was feeding some power into it. Or something was feeding power into it. Passively, maybe? Because I know... Oh, wait. There's power coming from here. Oh, because it has the solar on it. Alright. So I will take and put the wind on here, too. Oh, maybe that's what I'll do. I will grab one of these generators. Plop it on the end here. And put a solar here. So passively grab solar from this one when need be. But generate it from the generator when I have to have it. Okay. I like this idea. Okay, cool. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and... Wow, jeez. 360 camera. No. I guess that was a 181. Anyways. Game's a little buggy, but I mean, I'm expecting that. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Let me know if you guys want to see some more. I definitely want to see what some of these things like the habitat and all that does. Either way, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to stay epic. This is Deviant Gamer signing off. Adios.